Hello everyone, I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. This is Cliff's Dark Gems. And if you're new here, welcome for the first time. And tonight, I'm kind of back with a bang. We're going to do a tag video. And this is a very important tag for me. So stay tuned. Okay, so everyone, I've been gone for a little while. All in my previous video, I'm not going to repeat myself. But I'm going to be doing the Booktube Watching Tag. I wasn't tagged by anyone. I actually watched it. I watched a video with Farah at Bookstalgic. And this tag was created by Harriet Rosie. And so I wasn't tagged, but this is an important tag to me. This is something that I've been thinking about, and this is something that I think all booktubers should think about, especially smaller booktubers, even bigger booktubers. It's all about balance. So I look forward to answering the prompts. Okay, prompt number 1 of 10 is how many channels are you subscribed to? Now I actually had to count out. And it is about 320 plus. Now that's a lot, and that's a lot of people to give love to, and it's going to become important later on with the other prompts. It's all about balance, but 320, and I watched them all, and I tried to watch all of them, but we'll get to that in the further prompts. Okay, prompt number 2 is when do you normally watch Booktube? Well, in the evenings, probably from about 5 to 6 p.m. to about 10, 11 p.m, sometimes later if I get carried away. And the reason for that is because it is dead. This is South Africa. We are probably 6, 7, 8 hours ahead of all of you guys in America. So there's nothing to watch in the day, really, unless I actually watch and go back. At that time I'm normally reading. We're talking about 5, 6 hours in the evening, which is basically when, I'm going to talk about that. Kind of relaxation, time with your family, that kind of thing. Oh, and that's another important thing. It's not about when do I watch Booktube. It's also when do I watch anything. Because I don't always just watch Booktube. You want to watch a movie every now and then. Like we kind of sit together, watch a movie, and it'll be about 7, 8 p.m. Sometimes I watch YouTube videos that are not Booktube related. Like my favorite thing that I've just discovered is a gaming thing. Oh, that's another thing. I don't game anymore, at all. Just don't have the time. It's a time sink anyway, for me. But I watch this channel which is hilarious. I'm not going to link it below because at 6, 7, 8 million subscribers, they don't really need my marketing. But it's called Viva La Dirt League. If you haven't heard of that and you like gaming, well, check it out. But it's kind of fun. It does spoofs of older video games. They've got this epic NPC man thing that I really enjoy. But they've got a huge catalogue of different types of things. It's a lot of fun. And I also watch sport, especially over weekends. I'm a rugby fanatic, absolute fanatic. I love cricket as well, not as fanatic, but rugby, I watch a lot of sport, and sometimes TV. So you have to have kind of a balanced diet in the things that you watch, right? You can't only watch Booktube. Although when I got into my channel, and I wanted to grow my channel, that's what it was all about. I wanted to watch Booktube to grow my channel, connect with people, make friends, carry on. And that's awesome. And I'll never stop doing that. But you have to be careful. You have to balance your life a little bit. Because it is time consuming. Okay, that brings us to possibly the most important prompt in the whole thing. Is how do you balance Booktube, watching, Layla right on cue, reading, and making your own videos? Okay, it's a really tough one. So let's talked about reading, making your own videos, watching. Well, yeah, with watching, I've spoken about that. That you have to watch to support other channels. And in my case, I've got a lot of channels to support, over 300. So I prioritize those channels. You know, like if I think about it, who's watching my videos? Who's commenting on my videos that I know they're watching? 'Cause I know a lot of people are watching but not commenting, but I don't know who you are. So if you speak to me, I'm going to speak to you. I'm going to watch those videos as well. Yes, Layla, that's exactly right. Okay? So, it's about simple things like that. I know that there's some bigger booktubers who don't have time to comment on things, but sometimes show me love. We're going to get to that later. And that's a good thing. I'll always support them. And then there's channels, smaller channels that I've subscribed to, that I watch from time to time, because you do need to spread the love. And I got this from Farah's channel as well, that she's actually got a very thing about it. She's got a routine about it, how she goes about it. And I kind of do the same, but in a more kind of informal manner. Maybe I need to tighten up on that and think, okay, these are the people watching, what am I going to do? Very simply. Okay, then reading. Sometimes I read mostly in the day, but sporadically, and kind of I read for 20-30 minutes and then I have to stop because I change glasses. I've got reading glasses, and I'm short-sighted with astigmatism, so I've got to use 2 glasses. And after 20-30 minutes my eyes get sore. So it's very seldom that I have to keep reading, then my eyes get really sore. So yeah, I have to be careful about that. Sometimes I read at night. But with all these things that you have to balance, it's kind of difficult. But yeah. And then I mentioned watching. What else have I got here? This is the important one. Yeah, making videos. Yeah, so I try to make 2-3 videos a week. And then I have lives. I kind of cut it back down on now because of the stress. Just it's too much going on. But yeah, making videos, the process for us, from the filming, from the beginning to the end, to the editing, to me basically posting the video with all the descriptions, everything else, is sometimes 2 to 3 hours long. It's long because we make an effort, but you need to understand it's kind of teamwork between my wife and I. We made a decision that I'm going to have my intro and my outro. We made that decision. We also made the decision we're going to have the images to make it more fun. You know, if I really wanted to simplify things, I'd have to buy a new camera, get a nice iPhone, just put it up there and just start talking. You know, maybe in future I might do a bit of both. Never know. But for now it takes a long time. And for the days that we do film, I spend a lot of time helping my wife editing, but she does most of it. Well, yeah, most of it. So she doesn't have the time to herself as well. There's all these things that I need to kind of rethink. You know, how much time do I spend with my wife and Layla and sitting outside chatting as a couple, instead of sitting inside watching 4 hours of Booktube and making movies and editing and posting and then commenting, and also, you know, Discord. Hey, we got a Discord, Crits and I, Secrets Reads, check it out. And now I'm joined with other Discords, which is awesome. It's fun, but you have to balance your time. And you know, yeah, I can imagine those people with a full-time working job doing all of this. But yeah, it's kind of tough, and you need to think about it on your own, how you're going to do all of this. So yeah. Okay, the remaining 6 prompts won't take quite as much time, because I think those first 3 prompts are kind of important to me. The others are important too. Prompt number 4. Is there a difference between videos you like watching and videos you like making? Yeah, there is a little bit of a difference. I mean, I love watching TBRs, wrap-ups. I love watching book hauls. I do have a thing about watching videos that are too long, sorry people, except that I do like watching vlogs. I do enjoy it. Kind of attractive scenery, kind of looking at the person's lives. But vlogs tend to be long, so I don't watch as many of them as I should. When it comes to making videos, I don't make vlogs, and I'm not going to go into that. We've got reasons for that. We're living in a very old house, and we've got a lot of work to do here. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I love making top 10s. I love making list videos, and it does quite well. I love live chats, but I'm not going to do them as often as maybe I will again when I feel a bit stronger. They've been like a little bit of a stress thing for me. So yeah. But yeah, I love top 10s. I love my wrap-ups. I love my hauls when I do them. So yeah, that's the answer to that. Prompt number 5 is, who is the first booktuber you subscribe to, and do you still watch them? Yeah. And the simple answer is Ollie from Criminally. Awesome. And yeah, he's supported me from the beginning as well. I'm going to go on and on about this, but yeah, I still watch him, I still enjoy him, right from the beginning. And another channel I have to mention, and this is where there's quite a few prompts where it becomes problematic, because I love so many booktubers. But Michael K. Vaughan, I watched kind of from the beginning as well. I still watch him, and he still watches me from time, and still supports me. And these are big channels, so I always appreciate that. So yeah, that's my answer to that. Okay, number 6. Who is the most recent booktuber you subscribe to? I really can't say. I often watch MJ's videos on Sundays. It's kind of a Sunday special where she promotes small booktubers, and I kind of pick the ones that I like. Mostly the ones who talk about horror, because that's what I enjoy. I support others as well, but I also go on to kind of horror. I type in horror booktube newbie, and I look for channels I might like. It's a way to find new channels. I cannot remember who I last subscribed to. Sometimes people that I subscribe to don't really respond, and that's fine. But I'll continue looking for new channels that excite me, that have got potential. Okay, and 7 and 8 are going to be very quick answers. Share an old favourite booktuber. No, I'm not going to do that, because I don't think it's fair. I've got so many old favourites. And prompt number 8, share a new favourite booktuber. No, I've got so many favourites. I might list some of them at the end now, but there are so many booktubers that I really enjoy. Small, big, it doesn't matter. So I don't think it's fair to just shout out like one, but I might leave out someone. I don't like doing that. It's not fair. So yeah. Okay, prompt number 9. What is one of your booktube pet peeves? Now, I'm not going to go into drama and stuff like that, because it's not really a thing on booktube. It's such a loving community. I think one of my peeves is just the time constraint. Like I've been talking about right throughout this video, is how long it makes a video for, how long it takes us to make a video, and how you need to balance your life. And that's not really a peeve, because I do love booktube. But I am going to think more seriously about strategy, so that I can go out and spend more time with my wife in the evening, hold her hand, and we can talk some crap, right? That's what life's all about. And yeah, so I'm going to kind of try and think about how to do that. And at the moment, that's kind of a peeve of mine. I'm kind of focusing all my attention on that, and maybe it's for the wrong reasons as well, because I'm thinking, yeah, the more I watch, the more people will subscribe and people my channel will go. It doesn't always work like that, and it shouldn't work like that. You have a life, and you need to live it, and there are other things in your life that you can prioritize as well. Get a balance, get a balanced life. Yeah. Okay, and finally, number 10 is, what have you learned from watching other booktubers? So much. You're learning all the time. Everyone has their own style, right? Everyone has their own way of doing things, whether it's walking, just talking on a camera, talking on a cell phone, and just being totally authentic. And I think that's one thing I'm trying to learn, to be more myself. Just to kind of, as an ex-teacher, I rely a lot on notes. And I've always had, believe it or not, I've had a kind of fear of public speaking. I've always kind of felt very self-conscious in front of people. And even now in front of the camera, sometimes, you get that feeling of like, not saying the right thing. And you're not being yourself, you're not being authentic. And I learn from watching other booktubers. And also learn about having fun. And I like booktubers that have fun on their videos more than anything. Don't take life too seriously, and yet still know exactly what they're talking about and have something to offer. I think sometimes I take things too seriously, or I might come across as non-authentic, and I'm working on that, people. I'm still going to take notes, I'm still going to edit, it's what I do, because I think I need to do that. But that's kind of what I'm trying to learn. Okay everyone, it's time to tag a few people. I'm going to tag 6 people. I normally don't tag as many as that. Just remember that you're under no obligation to do the tag. It's for fun. So I'm going to tag Kat from Kat's Novel Adventures. I'm going to tag Crits from Secrets Reads. That's my buddy from Fright Club. I'll leave the Discord down below. And Nikhil from Shelf Esteem. John from Disquiet and Dragons. Still love that name for a channel. Jen from Literary Love 123. Actually, all these names are cool. And then Sophie from In Sophie's Books. Okay, so those people, and whoever else wants to do the tag, your tag, it. I hope you enjoy that. It's kind of the first video I've done in a week. Neither of us have been that well, doing very well. But I'm hoping to start posting again. And have something big for you maybe at the end of the week. But take care everyone. Take care of yourselves. Keep those pages turning, and cheers.